today our lifestyle has become such that I think anybody who's got hypertension or a blood pressure issue, we say it's normal. It's a normal routine. And somebody who's touching 40 and he says that I have a blood pressure, it's oh, it's a part of your life. It is part of your routine. It is because of the job and because of lifestyle. So everybody acknowledges it. It's just like what few years back people used to acknowledge cough and cold. But do you really think that people should have hypertension? I don't think so. And so I'll tell you some reasons why we have it. A quick remedy that supports, especially when summers are coming in. And also, what are some myths about hypertension? Our heart pumps blood through our arteries and veins through the entire body. So heart provides a pressure. Now this goes through our arteries and veins throughout the body, and it comes back, gets filtered, push, and this happens 24/7 from the time we take birth to the time we die. Now this blood flows through a certain pressure. Now that pressure is known as blood pressure. If the pressure is high, our BP goes up. If the pressure is low, then the BP goes down. Now, why do our BP goes up, or why the pressure goes up? It goes up because of certain reasons. One, the blood has become thick, viscosity. Now, that can happen because of high sodium in a diet, okay, or taking high processed food which has got a lot of salt in it. So, if you reduce that salt, the viscosity can go down to a bit level. It also happens because the arteries have become thick. Okay, with age, the arteries becomes thick. So that's also a reason why people say that when you age, drinking around 45 ml of dry red wine also helps for your heart. Okay, that does not mean that you only keep drinking wine and not making other lifestyle changes, but heart and the arteries are hardened, which needs little lubrication. It also becomes because there is a plaque or a fatty deposit. So that is because of the food that we are eating, which is not getting removed. No, so atherosclerotic plaque is what gets deposited, and this is the same plaque which, when is broken down and gets clogged, leads to a cardiovascular disease. And it also happens because of we talked about it, because of having excessive HDL, the good cholesterol. So good cholesterol is not good if it is very, very high. Okay, it also happens because of stress. Because of stress, our cortisol goes up. The cortisol goes up. The heart pumps more blood to bring that issue in control. And in constant state of stress and cortisol being high, we become a patient of hypertension. One of the myths is, if you have a high hypertension, reduce sodium. So people say cut salt, cut everything, just go bland. Do you really need to go bland? I don't think so. You definitely need to cut your refined salt, but you can add sea salt and pink salt and unrefined salt in your diet. The problem is not usually high salt. The problem is the body has got low potassium. So check your potassium level, check your magnesium level. See, magnesium makes potassium move nutrient in and out of the cell. So if magnesium is down, potassium will not be able to function. Hence the salt which is in the cell will not come out or move in. Okay. So check your magnesium, check your potassium. Okay. And also if you're taking any diuretic medicine, so the potassium level will deplete. So supplementing your diet with potassium and magnesium can definitely help you take care of the salt issue, which leads to viscosity of blood. So it is not salt which is at fault at all times, but definitely salt needs to be controlled. Look for unrefined salt. Second thing is, people say increase exercise and blood will flow, and then you'll have a better circulation and your tension will go down, because hypertension is because you are not working out, you are lethargic. Yes, that is there to an extent, but our body does not work on extreme. So extreme lethargy and extreme exercise are not good. It has to be a balance. Everything that you do in your body has to be a balance. Everything that you take for your body has to be in balance. and the body always wants itself to be in balance. Okay, nothing in extreme, neither extreme starvation, neither extreme feasting. Okay, neither neglecting of everything, and neither overindulgent of indulgence in anything. So what happens is, when you exercise, you do intense workout, intense cardio, and you do almost 5 to 7 days in a week. Then you also need to do proper rest, because if you work out more, the circulation will increase. When the circulation increases, HDL also increase. When the HDL also increase, and if your lifestyle is not supporting it, then atherosclerotic plaque, which is the fatty deposit that happens because of the food that we eat and the calcium that we're taking and the issues that we have in the body, the HDL can break that, which is not able to remove the LDL movement. So HDL does is, what HDL does it removes the bad things from the tissues into the heart for it to filter and then remove. But if that is not followed properly, the HDL starts to feed our LDL, and we did talk about this in one of our videos, so you might want to check that as well. So intense exercise is not good. In case you are an athlete and you have to do intense exercise, I think then intense equal amount of rest and a balanced diet is also important. What also happens is, if you have high blood pressure, you want to check your insulin resistance. High blood sugar leads to high blood pressure. Going on a diet which is free of grains, more on plant-based with good fat and good protein, whether it is animal protein or a plant protein, good dietary fat can definitely help you reduce your hypertension, which is different from what we say that reduce fat if you want to reduce your hypertension. You need to reduce fat, but you need to reduce the bad fat. You need to have more antioxidant fat. So have a lot of nuts, seeds, avocado in your diet, have omega-3 in your diet, reduce grains, and you might see a lot of improvement in your blood pressure. So India has got highest consumption of calcium as a supplement. Okay. Apart from US, and highest amount of blood pressure cases. So calcium has to be taken in support with vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, potassium, and K2. Okay, eating one supplement only, calcium, will lead to calcium being freely roaming, not being absorbed, and then getting deposited as an oxalate in somewhere in the body, leading to higher blood pressure. So if you're taking calcium supplement, please ensure that you're taking care of your vitamin D level, then magnesium level, potassium, and K2 level. Okay, and always try to promote these or supplement these through natural foods. If natural foods are unable to supplement and complement your requirement, then only move for a supplement form. Another thing that will help you control your blood pressure is having food which is rich in nitrates, nitric acid. Now, nitric acid helps to dilate your arteries and veins. Means they make it more porous, or they make it more flexible. Now, when it is dilated, the blood does not have to apply a higher pressure to pass through. The blood passes through easily. So if you control the viscosity of your blood by eating a diet which is balanced in salt, if you control the hardening of your veins by ensuring that you are exercising but not extreme, plus ensuring that you are having high antioxidant food in your diet, which is omega-3, vitamin E, okay, having a diet which is balanced on nitrates, okay, having a diet which has got enough of complementation to your calcium supplement, having a diet which is low on insulin, so low blood sugar, so plain refined carbs is what you need to reduce. This will definitely help control your hypertension. Another thing, for example, nitrate-rich food that you can add is spinach, beetroot, cabbage, celery, radish, carrots. So these are some nitrate-rich food that one should look at adding. So you don't have to go bonkers over eating it. What you have to do is ensure that one part of your meal or some part of your meal, if not every day, once in every alternate day, is including these things. When in season, eat them in plenty, because the reason they are in season is they support the body function in those seasons. Okay. Also, you should look at the body's ability to have absorption of CoQ10 supplement. So that's a good idea to check for. Speak to your doctor. Look at if you can supplement some CoQ10 in your diet, because that will definitely help. Now, coming on to a quick remedy to bring your hypertension in control, but again, this is just a initial triage. It is not a cure for it, but with a lot of lifestyle changes, something that can help you is taking mango juice. So you take fresh mango juice, not the preservated or mango juice which has got sugar in it. Fresh mango juice. After half an hour, have half a cup of. So you take 1 cup of mango juice, drink it. After an hour, take half a cup of warm milk with a pinch of nutmeg, cardamom, and a spoon of ghee if your cholesterol levels are not high. So you mix 1 teaspoon of ghee with a pinch of cardamom powder, a pinch of nutmeg powder in warm milk, and drink it. And prior to that, 1 hour prior to that, have a cup of glass of mango juice. This helps to bring down the high blood pressure issue in the body. But again, check, try, don't blindly follow. These works for majority of people, but every individual is unique, so you want to check what suits your body and follow it. But remember, hypertension is a lifestyle disease which can be controlled only by lifestyle. Medicines will only support till the time you're taking them. You need to make your own lifestyle changes. Have a wonderful day. I'll post the link for the video which we did on this earlier. You might want to check that as well. Have a wonderful day. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. Namaste.